Hello, everybody. Sarge here. Amazing to see you back again. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. And we got, well, he's not really a guest anymore. He's more of a co-star over here. We got big man Ollie. Make yourself known.
Hello everyone. Been a while since I've been on here, but we're back today. Not
Yeah.
sure what we're going to talk about, but we'll find that out in due course.
That's the good thing about this podcast. We have no idea what to talk about, but we end up talking about something. So yeah. So I wasn't here for a little while. I had my birthday month came along, got myself a new phone, and I just wanted a new phone, to be honest.
Happy birthday,
Apple.
by the way.
Huh?
Happy birthday, by the way. I
Oh,
don't know if
thank
I
you.
said.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Since we're on the topic of phones, I'm thinking we could talk about iPhone versus Android. You ever had an iPhone?
Yeah, so I'm pretty much exclusively iPhone nowadays. I used to have an Android, but I don't know. I prefer the performance of iPhones.
Okay. Me
I just
too.
think they're quicker. But,
I got some bubble gum here.
mhm.
Good. I came from a long, 13, not 13 years, but like 4 years of having an iPhone. Of course, my childhood, we all had an Android, right? We all had an
Yep.
Android tablet. Remember watching old Sonic Gary's mod videos of Sonic and Finance at Freddy's, dude. Amazing. And back then we didn't really care about the performance on it. As long as it ran good, we didn't
Yep.
care. But nowadays, it's all about performance, how good it is, and everything. I came from, what was it, iPhone 6 to 8 Plus, which was amazing. I loved my 8 Plus because of the home screen physical button. That was amazing. And to the NXR. And out of all of them, I'd probably go to my 8 Plus. Kind of weird. XR was good, with the 8 Plus, I don't know. Can't beat it. That home
Yeah,
button.
I think my first phone, or first iPhone rather, was an iPhone 3, I believe.
Ooh,
It
man.
wasn't that great, to be
I
honest.
bet.
It was, I mean, I thought it was the coolest thing I'd ever
Of
seen at the
course.
time, but yeah, looking back, I mean, I think at the time when I had the 3, everyone had like the 5 and 6, and it was just so slow. Um, and that was before I knew about Apple intentionally slowing their phones down as
What?
time goes on. So, yeah, they were. I don't know if they were sued. They might have been sued actually, but basically they were proven to be like basically installing updates that slows them down, basically to try and encourage you to buy the next one.
Yeah.
I don't have the article up just now, but I say I'm sure if you look for it, you'll find it.
Damn.
So yeah, if you ever wonder why your phone starts mysteriously slowing down over time, now you know why.
Yeah.
Yeah, but apart from that, really, I mean, I think I had the 3, I got the 5, maybe in the 5C actually, because that was like the coloured ones. So you had like the blue and no racist by the way, coloured. So yeah, you had like the red, the green, the blue. You had what else? I think I had the 7. I had the 7 for a long time actually. That one was terrible though by the end because the battery had actually degraded so much to the point where
dear.
yeah, like I always charge my phone at night.
Mhm.
So I'll leave it plugged in, and then that way when I wake up, I've got a full day of battery.
Mhm.
That one wasn't even lasting a full day by the end.
Mine didn't either. I had the 8 Plus. Mine didn't at all.
Yeah.
I had to charge it at 4 o'clock because at the time, I was a music guy. And I didn't pay millions of dollars just to buy music, so I downloaded a third-party software that's probably discontinued right now. Very buggy, called Young Radio. Put so much music on it, and around 4, 5 o'clock, I had to power it off, plug it in, and recharge it. It was kind of really bad.
You should I don't know, like, what do you use for your music now?
When I upgraded, actually no, after Young Radio became so buggy, I watched a video of DankPods doing a review on an iPod, a modern iPod, iPod Touch, I mean, and one of the apps he used was VLC. And I went to the App Store, I downloaded it. It's like, oh my gosh, you can just download music from VLC. And that's what I did. I had music on my PC, and there was a way you can do like wireless download, wireless transfer, and I just did it like that. It was amazing, but it took up so much space.
Yeah, I pay for Spotify Premium. it's quite good. I gotta say. I mean, you've got like I would
I
say
really want
most
to pay for
songs.
it, but I don't have a steady flowing job.
Yeah,
If this YouTube gets going, then
yeah.
maybe my views
I
been
mean,
doing
it's
pretty good.
yeah. I mean, I'd say once you get a job, definitely consider it. It's only 9.99 a month.
Absolutely, instantly.
So the other thing you can get though is like there's one called SoundCloud.
Mm,
You've probably heard of it.
yeah.
It's kind of like it's like Spotify, but a bit more kind of dodgy. I don't mean
Mm,
dodgy like in a bad way. It's like people upload like so people can upload their own music. So
hmm.
you tend to get a lot of
User
like
generated.
amateur, yeah, kind of starting out. But you also get people uploading like stuff from YouTube that you won't find on Spotify. So
Hmm.
it's ideal if there's like a song that you can't get. Say for example, it's like a song from a game. You
Mm,
probably won't get that on Spotify unless it's like
really
I don't know,
popular.
yeah, like so I'll give like Payday 2 for example.
Mm,
So Simon Vickland he uploads so he's got like Payday 2 volume whatever, one of the
mm,
soundtracks anyway. But yeah, you won't get a lot of game soundtracks on Spotify,
yeah.
so
I thought there's an
SoundCloud's
infinite
good for
space track on SoundCloud. If there's not, then
that.
I'm going to be the first one to upload it.
Yeah, SoundCloud's good. It is there's like a free version and one you
Mm,
need to pay for. If you have it free, um you can't download and also you will get the occasional ad break. But same with Spotify really.
hmm.
It's okay.
I enjoy Spotify a lot. Um,
Mhm,
I remember, I don't know if this is a glitch or if it's intentional, but there was a time I
mhm.
didn't use Spotify for a long time, and I was like, you know what, I'm going on jobs, it's gonna be a long day, so I booted up Spotify, and there was
Yep.
nonstop, back to back, no ads, and I was really
Mm,
concerned by it. And I don't think I was listening to a band that didn't have any ads because I think it depends by the songwriter if they do have ads or they
mhm.
don't. And I was listening,
Yeah.
and I don't think I was listening to Resin. Resin is a doom metal band that's not that
Mhm.
popular, so they don't get ads on anything, which is really amazing. But at the
Oh,
same time, they're a really good band, so I listen to them
that's pretty cool.
half the time. But I think I was listening to like rock and roll or like I think it was Distractible
Mhm.
podcast, one of the two, and it was like back to back, no ads, and I was really concerned by that. And then all of a sudden, there was ads after ads after ads after ads. It was like really annoying. It was weird.
Wow. Oh, that's yeah. That's unlucky, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've had premium for so long now. I mean, I couldn't like I couldn't have ads coming up. You know, it's just I'm just so used to it now. Um, like same with YouTube. So like, I
Hmm.
mean, I don't watch YouTube on my phone much because I'm that used to having it on desktop with no with ad blocker on.
Oh, absolutely.
So yeah, every time I see
The
an ad when I'm
condom of
watching my phone,
it's the condom
it's
for the internet. Ad
yeah, it's
block.
oh, and so many websites now they're starting to like get wise to it.
Oh yeah, crack down on it.
Um,
I saw a video
yeah,
like what a month
it
ago, most
sucks.
critical, saying that hey, you got some.
Yeah.
Well, YouTube's trying to crack down on ad blocking. That's pretty
Oh
bad.
god.
But it does hurt the creator though. It does hurt the
It
creator.
does, it does. But and you know, I can appreciate that to a point of
Yeah.
view. Like, sorry, I can appreciate that to a certain extent
Mhm.
because there's a like there might be a YouTuber that I watch and I might actually feel a bit guilty about denying
Mhm.
them ad revenue. Um, but then I'm all too happy to give them a dollar a month on Patreon
Oh yeah,
because
absolutely.
you know that dollar a month. I mean, if 100 people are doing that, that's more money they'll get than ad revenue.
Yeah.
So I'm quite happy to do that. But yeah, in terms of ad revenue, I just it's same way like Twitch as well. Twitch is the worst for it because you know you get streamers like, oh yeah, we're gonna do an ad break. It's like, mate, you just did one. Like not
Yeah.
even five
A
minutes
lot of
ago, and
people
you're
are
doing it
moving from
again.
Twitch. You heard about that?
Fucking hell.
A lot of
Yeah,
people are
yeah.
moving from Twitch to Kick.
Yeah, I've actually got a Kick account. I haven't streamed on it yet, but I thought I would check it out. It's pretty much just a carbon copy of Twitch, really.
Except
Um,
legal gambling. Gambling.
yeah,
Gambling. Yeah, they have gambling on there. Just
yeah. I don't know how long it's gonna last though. Really, I mean, because like,
Kick.
yeah,
Voice Critical
I'm
changed from Twitch to YouTube. Actually, I hope he stays on YouTube. Kind of fun.
yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I'm fed up with a lot of these sites because, like, you know, I've got like I had mates that got banned for like the stupidest reasons, and then you've got like Amaranth like showing her arse off on Twitch, or on Kick.
Yeah.
It's like, it's like softcore porn almost, and like that's allowed. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm being a bit old
No,
fashioned there,
no,
but
no, 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 no. It's all right. Everything goes on here, okay?
aye.
Speaking of Amarath and borderline porn on Twitch, when Twitch did their streamer awards, it was a long time ago, but when Twitch did the streamer awards, they were promoting the streamers who had OnlyFans and Fansleys on the streamer awards in one of the advertisements. And to be honest, what's your opinion on that? I'll give my opinion too, of course. But what's your opinion on that?
I don't know. I think it's. I mean, I don't follow like Twitch awards or anything like that. To me, it's
just the
same
OnlyFans
things.
promotion, because Twitch, a lot of kids are on Twitch looking at the favorite
Yeah.
streamers, and a lot of kids is going to be watching the streamer awards, and they see the Fansly thing. It's like, what's that? Oh, porn.
I think from a point of view, like, so OnlyFans is obviously like meant for adults, 18 plus.
Yeah.
To have an OnlyFans account, you actually do need to submit a form of ID and have it scanned. So it's not as if, like, obviously you can see OnlyFans content for free, of course you can. But it's not as if, like little Timmy, who's like 13, is going to be going to OnlyFans and like subbing and giving like £8 a month, whatever it is. That's not going to happen. But I don't know. I feel like it's if the Twitch awards, I mean, if it's like, say it's like, oh, who's the best streamer or whatever, I mean, that's like nearly impossible to answer because loads of people like different things. But
to be honest, I think Moist Critical is the best streamer.
Yeah. I mean, I don't
What's
watch
your favorite
him.
streamer? What's your favorite streamer?
Give me a second. I don't really watch a lot, to be honest.
Me either. The only guy I watch is Moist Critical.
Yeah.
That's why I say him a lot.
I just watch my mates, really. I mean,
I've cool. Got. Send your mates down. We can watch. I can support them.
One of my mates. Well, I say he's a mate. I've never actually met him, but I've spoke to him on Discord. We live in the same city. I think he actually seen me once because I was going out with some of my friends. Just get for a few drinks, and then he messaged me on Discord. He was like, "Were you in the subway?" And I was like, "I was." He goes, "Oh, I think I seen you." I was like, "All right, okay."
Do you bet?
So yeah, I mean, I've been saying to him, I says we should meet up sometime and do something, but yeah, he's actually doing a charity stream soon for
that's so dope.
I'll try and find you the details. So he's got so it's for this charity called Who Cares Scotland, and so horror gaming stream. So it's like a 24-hour gaming stream where the longer he goes on and all that, like more money comes in, etc. So it's quite a good thing that he's doing. I think it's a charity that's kind of helped him out at times. So
that's so dope, guys. Go check out what's his channel.
So the channel is called. Let me get it for you. Oh my god, just found it. So it's Max_Gentleman89.
Nice. Okay, go check out Max_Gentleman89. Dude, send him some tips or something, dude. Just support him. Yeah. Good. If he's a good friend of Ollie's, he's a good friend of mine.
Cheers. Apart from that, though, I mean, again, not a whole lot. I mean, I watch. Who is it? I find him now. So there's a GoldenEye speedrunner called R White Goose.
I played that GoldenEye game.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
GoldenEye Source. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't really like it, to be honest.
No, that's fair enough. I mean, I don't know. What didn't you like about it?
Oh, I'm so used to running around, and I don't think you can run in that game like at all. And you have to really be on your toes because I was just walking around, and I always crank the audio up to hear footsteps, and I couldn't hear the footsteps like half the time. And when I did, I was already dead. But at times it was fun. But
yeah, so there's actually sorry to cut you off there. Sorry. There's a setting you can do if you're creating a lobby, and some settings have it. It's called turbo mode, which is like not arena shooter levels of fast, but certainly like it does help with if that's what you're looking for. Um, it's trying to like recreate the original GoldenEye, because the original GoldenEye you did move kind of slow.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I would say if you put turbo mode on, then it felt a bit more like Quake 3 Arena.
All right, all
Um,
right. I mean,
so
it was fun. At times, it was fun when I got the hang of it.
mhm,
It's just, some of the things I didn't really like about it. But if you want to play with me,
mhm,
then heck, I'd play with you anytime.
yeah. So yeah, that's GoldenEye Source we're talking about. If you don't know, um, it's a mod. Well, it's a mod that's been around for probably about 20 years now,
Mm.
and its aim is to faithfully recreate the multiplayer mechanic in GoldenEye, which is probably more beloved than the actual single player
Yeah.
game. But yeah, it's pretty good. What I would say is, don't if you are thinking about play it, don't get too excited for a single player, because there will never be one.
Uh,
There's just too much legal drama.
would they ever implement bots? Do they have
There are
bots?
there are bots. Yep.
Oh crap. Okay.
Um, that's actually my biggest complaint with the game, because there's hardly anyone playing it, and it's most of the
Mm.
lobbies you're going to are bots. And the bot AI isn't that great, to be honest. So,
Yeah.
um,
You mean as in
but yeah.
fun wise, or as in
Um,
like difficulty wise?
Yeah, difficulty wise, like, well, it's a lot better now than it used to be, but it's still like, I remember when I first played it. This was before one of the updates. Like, it was quite common to see the bots like staring at walls, and it was kind of took you out of it a bit. Um, but yeah, it's an alright game. I just wish more people were playing it, really, because it's pretty decent. But because it's GoldenEye, it's going to mainly appeal to those that played it back in the day. But yeah, no, in terms of, as I say, in terms of Twitch, I don't really watch a lot of big Twitch streamers. It's mostly speedrunners, like
Easy peasy.
Easy Speezy.
Yes, yes, easy
Yeah,
peasy.
I haven't really watched much of him. I was actually that's quite interesting. So, he did a speedrun of this game called This Is the Only Level, which at the time I held the world record in.
You?
And yeah, yeah.
What? Oh, whoa, that's cool.
So so Easy Speezy, he had like 300k subs at this point, right? But he was like fast rising,
Mm-hmm.
and
I remember
so he
that.
uploaded this video, and I think it was like New Year 2020, right?
Oh
So
gosh, yeah.
I got up the stairs, and my Discord was just blown up. It was like, Ollie, Easy's linked your video in his description. So I got like my video literally went from like 500 views to like what it is now, like 7,500. So it was crazy. And the game, like the community, which I'm a moderator of, we got like so many run submissions. It was crazy. For like 2 weeks, honestly, you'd log in and you'd like 5 runs to verify. It was
My
it was
gosh.
so good. But yeah, Easy Speezy's really good. He's like, he doesn't do like one run. He'll run like games that people request.
Uh-huh.
A lot of speedrunners, they tend to stick to one game or even one category in a game,
Uh-huh.
and just run that. But yeah, no, he's good. He's a good guy for what I've heard. So
That's good.
um,
I'm tempted to make a
but yeah,
speedrun of Infinite Space, but oh my gosh. Infinite Space is a
wow,
long game and there's a lot you have to do in
yeah,
it.
jeez.
Dude, you were once a world record holder of a game. Honor.
Yeah,
Why are you in
no,
second
it
place?
was good. So I got the run. When was it? So I got the run back in 2017. So I
Mm-hmm.
was 16 at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 22 now. Um, the run was unbeaten. So sorry, it was untied for about 5 months.
Good.
Then this other guy equaled me, and then for the next 4 years, that run was like unbeaten. I think 7 or 8 people had managed to tie it.
Mm.
It was thought to be like the best possible time, and then like there was some new trick found, and then they lowered. But it wasn't like a massive like reduction. Like, so it was literally like milliseconds worth of time.
Oh
That's
my
how
gosh.
optimized the game is. I'm currently in 7th place now.
Oh.
So my time is 2 minutes 24
Oh.
seconds and 675 milliseconds. The world record is like 224 550. So it's like very close.
Man.
Yeah, it's really, really
You're number
crazy.
one
It's
in
a
my
good
heart,
game.
dude. You're number one in my
Oh,
heart.
thanks, man. Thank you.
Sound kind of
But yeah,
cheesy.
Just a wee bit, but it's all right. I'll let that slide.
It's like- yeah,
Oh,
that's actually really cool.
God.
Crap. What's the achievements I've done in games? Absolutely nothing. I haven't done any really big achievements in games like at all.
Oh, here's one. So, what games have you like got all achievements for? It's like 100 percented.
Oh, I know there's a game I have 100%ed before because it literally had no other achievements in it. It was just completing the game story modes.
Yeah, yeah. You do get games like that.
Um, it was a DS game actually, and
Wow.
I oh crap, Sonic Generations on Nintendo 3DS.
Oh,
I
nice.
100%ed that thing because I loved that game so much.
Crazy, man.
It was such a cool game to
Crazy.
play when I first had the DS. Yeah, Sonic Generations on the 3DS. I 100% of that one. Those games,
Mm.
I was like, you know what, I'm gonna 100% that, and I never did. And half of it is on the DS, so I always have free time, so I may 100% some games on my DS.
Mm.
Share with y'all.
Yeah. I've actually not played my DS for a while, so I've got the 3DS.
Mm.
I
Could
played.
totally mod it. Have you updated it recently?
No,
You
I've
shouldn't.
like I say,
You should not. Absolutely not.
why not?
Because if you want to mod it, um,
Oh,
if you want to mod it, the new patch
see.
completely bricks your other DSs if you mod it.
Ah,
So yeah, if you want to mod it,
yeah,
which is
I
I
don't.
highly recommend. I recommend it. Bless
Excuse
you.
me. Yeah, I don't. I'm not really interested in modding it, to be
Mm,
honest. It's not something I don't use it enough to modify it. I'm mostly at my PC.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, I know it's the same with like the PS Vita. Like
Mm-hmm.
you can't really mod them now. So if you want to mod your PS Vita, you actually have to buy one that's already of that version of firmware.
Yeah.
Which is from like 2017, so they're quite rare to come across, and I don't think there's any way of like back rolling it.
Well,
So
the PS. This was a little while ago, but probably patched it. But the 3DS modding community with the European versions, they got it down.
mm,
Don't know about the USA
brilliant.
yet. Yeah. And man,
Yeah.
I gotta tell you something. I don't like Nintendo
Mm,
Switch. All right,
mm,
I don't like Nintendo Switch because I accidentally, I I want my Switch to be modded sometime soon, and the lights are
yeah.
really hard to mod. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna turn off my Wi-Fi on it. I'm gonna stop all automatic updates and stuff on it. And
Yeah.
just a little while ago, I was about to boot up Mortal Kombat, and I actually had to download software versions for the game in order to even play it. Sometimes you can just say, you know what, start the software. But this one, I even posted on my Snapchat stories like, dude, the 3DS does not have to do this. This is why I hate the Nintendo Switch. You have to download the software and put it on the game in order to do it. Even
Yeah.
though I turn off the Wi-Fi on the Switch and the automatic updates, and I accidentally pressed do an update for the Switch software itself, and I flipped out. I was like, oh my god, no, because it does it automatically.
I was going to mention something there because when you were talking about that, it just reminded me of something from
Mm.
when I was a kid. So I don't know about I don't know about North America, but at least in Europe and especially in the UK,
Mm-hmm.
we had so the Nintendo DS had a bit of a an issue with piracy because of the
Oh.
R4 card.
Oh, the carts. I have a cart. It's
Yeah,
amazing. It's the best thing ever.
yeah. I had several R4 cards when I was a
Ooh.
kid. Because my over here, so you guys probably have like yard sales.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We've got car boot sales. So car boot sales, you take your car to a like a field or something like that, and
Oh, cool.
you you need to pay for like a plot, but
Mm-hmm.
basically you get your car and you can sell all your crap.
Hmm.
But you also get like people selling
Mm-hmm.
like like vendors selling
Mm-hmm.
their own things. So yeah, these R4 cards were really common. I had like three of them, and some they broke kind of easily. But yeah, I remember once I got one, and I had like GTA Chinatown Wars on it.
Oh, that's such a good
Um,
game. I actually liked it.
it's a great game, and I was far too young to be playing it.
Yes.
Um, but no, it was a good game. But I eventually got a legal copy of it. But that was my first. Um, I didn't really understand it at the time because I remember once I was getting my DS taken in, and my mum was like, "Oh yeah, take your R4 card out because you know they're like you're not allowed them."
Mm.
And I didn't know why, but yeah, yeah, look at reading back on them now. I mean, I think you can still get them, but
Oh yes, absolutely.
yeah, they're still pretty common. But yeah, Nintendo like really cracked down on them because they don't like people um pirating their products, which is understandable. But
Yeah. Um,
Mhm.
I have my mom bought a 160 something games in one, and
Mhm.
I took the card out. I took the SD card out of it because at the time I was rather new when it comes to electronics and stuff. Like, I'm going to try
Yeah.
to put games on here. Looked at it, and the
Mhm.
software inside of it was weird. So I was like, I'm just gonna wipe it. Wiped it, didn't work. So I put it somewhere in my room for the longest of time, like 3 months. And then
Yeah.
that's when I started getting into DS stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have one of those. I grabbed it, went on the community for it, got the firmware on it, and put a slam ton of games in it. Amazing thing.
Wow.
And disclaimer,
That's
this never happened. He never had an R4 card. Okay, I never had an R4 card. This is all
no.
that never happened. All right, this is all
Yeah.
hypothetical situation. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Absolutely.
It's
Moving on.
not. It's not like we have to say that. Okay, it's not like we have to
Yeah.
say that. It never happened.
Uh,
It's just moving on.
yeah.
But yeah, those are really
So,
cool. Those are
yeah,
really cool.
that reminds me though. Like, I mean, I remember I think it was in Turkey or something. I
Mm,
got like one of those 150 whatever games in one, and
yeah.
it was literally there was like 70 fucking clones of Tetris.
Dude,
um,
everybody loves Tetris. All right, I love
yeah,
Tetris.
Tetris is great, but I don't really like being like lied to in terms of 150 games and then like half of them are the same. But anyway, um, we move on, as I say. Um, but yeah, I don't know what you want to talk. I was actually going to mention
Yeah.
so call centers.
Oh.
So I mentioned this because I myself am working in a call center right now. I'm not going to say which one,
Oh, you're working on one
which company.
currently?
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool. Okay,
I'm
go on.
I'm working in one just now, and I have worked in one previously. Well,
Yeah, we talked about that, didn't we?
so yeah, so I'm now being reminded of all of the negative aspects again.
Go on. We can talk about it.
So yeah, so just a quick PSA. So not all call centers are the same.
Yeah.
I know some people like working in them. Some people probably worked in them for longer than I've been alive, and if you like it, that's absolutely fine.
Mm-hmm.
Again, not all call centers are the same. Some are quite relaxed. They're all for different reasons. However,
Mm-hmm.
this rant, whatever you want to call it, is not for those people. So, call centers are stressful beyond belief at times.
Mm-hmm.
I was telling my friend about this actually because my friend is actually a trainee solicitor. And his job, as you can imagine, is very stressful. And I was telling him about my work and that. I says, "Oh yeah, it's so stressful." And he kind of said to me, not in an insulting way, but he was like, "How can it be stressful?"
Yeah.
And and I says, "Oh mate, you have no idea." Like that was and I just explained to him. I says it's like North Korea levels of surveillance, and
Oh.
it really is that bad. Again, they're not all like that,
Mm-hmm.
but the one I'm currently in is like that. There's call recording, like
Oh.
they record all your calls. They
Mm.
listen to like so many of them because I'm new. They're obviously listening to more of them. Um, there is people kind of looking over your shoulder. There's
Oh, I don't like that.
yeah,
Oh.
it's a very stressful environment to be in.
Yeah. Holy crap! I
It's
can't
not
imagine
it's
that.
yeah, it's not for everyone, and we'll see how I go. There is a good chance that next time I'm on the show, I may not be in that job anymore. But
Oh.
again, we'll come back to that. So, but yeah, call centers are not for everyone. The money is, I would say it's not that great.
I mean, that's
Um,
about almost everything nowadays, to be honest.
yeah, yeah. Just throwing that out there. It's the other thing as well is
Mm.
about them. They are the people, the customers.
Oh.
So obviously you're working with the public. 99% of which are okay. They're fine.
Yeah.
Some of them are even nice. Um,
Yeah.
Some of them actually, they'll ask you about your day, and you feel quite good speaking to them and that. But then you get that it just takes one bad call, one bad customer to just totally throw you off your day.
Oh.
Um,
Mm.
and yeah, like I said, it doesn't matter if it's like one in a week. Like you could be on like a Friday afternoon, like fucking hyped for the weekend, and then like
Yeah.
you get this call and you're like, oh, you've just ruined my mood, man. Um, but yeah, that's where we're at the moment.
Oh no. Like, can you not disclose anything?
What would you like to know, and I'll tell you if I can say it or not.
The ups and downs. What's the worst
All
call
right,
you've had so far?
all right. So the ups and downs. So worst call in terms of the job I'm in just now. So I should let you know I've only been on the phones for a week.
Okay.
So the training has been about 5 or 6 weeks, which is quite common for these kind of jobs. Some call centers you only get 3 or 4 weeks. Other times you
Mhm.
get 12. It just depends on the job. I think personally, I think 12 weeks is too much for any job.
Yeah.
But um, so yeah, quite a lot of training. But yeah, the first one of the first calls I had was it was a very bad line, not for
Oh.
me, for the
Mhm.
customer. So yeah, she was already in a really bad mood, and
Mm.
they
You know what
they
it was
just weren't.
about?
It was so the call center I work in, so it deals with pensions mostly.
Mm.
So they were wanting to like delay taking their pension,
Oh.
and yeah, I said that like the bad line and the customer's personal circumstances. I can't really say more than
Mm.
that.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
They were on edge, probably not the best time to be talking to customer support, to be honest, if you're
Mhm.
feeling on edge. But I was nothing but cooperative, but they weren't really interested in that. My manager had to then take over the call.
Okay,
So
that's actually good. So the managers do have your back
they do, but I wouldn't say
all
like
the time.
yeah, I wouldn't say all the time. But yeah, that's how it's that's kind of how it goes. I feel like if you're a manager in a call center, you should be prepared to speak to customers
Mhm.
on behalf of your agents. Um, but at times it feels like they don't want to. It's like you're literally a manager. Like
Mhm.
you have to understand, like call center jobs is like second to retail in terms of I want to speak to your manager. Um, it really is. Like retail is the only other example I can think of where it's like that. Um, any other, I mean, most jobs you work with the public are like that. To be fair,
I bet.
but hmm.
Well,
But, yeah.
let's go with the ups. What's the happiest call you've had so far? The most chill, the
So,
most vibe-worthy call?
I think probably the best call. So I have to be honest, I haven't really had a best call
Mm-hmm.
in my current job. But the reason for that is because the one I'm in just now is very very scripted.
Mm.
There's not a lot of room for actually speaking with customers like their
That sucks.
circumstances. Yeah, I'm sure it will happen, but just not at the moment. Um, But in my old job, so like I said, I worked in tech support. Again, I'm not going to say the company just in
Yeah.
case. They're a big company. They probably have big lawyers.
Oh
Um,
dear. Imagine
so
Sarge. Hey, they can't even sue me.
yeah,
But
so
still, don't. I
I
don't want to risk it.
yeah, I can tell you after the call, after the
Mm.
podcast anyway. So I got I got this call. This was like a week after I joined the company. So I got a call and I didn't. So the person I was speaking to was Scottish as well. He was
Ooh.
from the city I was living in, and there was something I couldn't help him with, and my the person I was sitting next to, who was like sort of be my mentor,
Mm-hmm.
he took over the call briefly, and then passed me the phone back to close off the call. And on the call, he says, "Oh yeah, I'm sitting with my colleague here. It's his first week on the phones. He's doing an apprenticeship."
Mm.
Um, anyway, he passed the phone back, and the customer said, he says, "Right, that's great. Good luck with your apprenticeship, wee man."
Aw.
And that was so nice, honestly. Like that,
Aw.
that put me in such a good mood.
Aw.
And I still remember that call to this day. Like I can't remember the guy's name, but yeah, I said he was
Imagine that
from
guy watching my podcast, dude. If you're watching
yeah,
podcast, please
big
go
ups.
on the Discord
Yeah,
and get contact with me. I'm happily patch you through with Ollie, man.
yeah.
See how
Thank
he's
you.
doing. Check up on old man Ollie. Come on, he'd probably want that.
Yeah. But yeah, you really do get some nice calls in these
Yeah.
places. Sometimes it's like an old person like who's like, you know, you're the first person they've spoken to all week, so
Oh.
you kind of have to be
Mhm.
a bit sensitive to that.
Mhm.
Um, but yeah, no, it's definitely. I'm probably making it sound really bad, but there are good aspects to it. The people you work with, I mean, the people you work with in call centers are often great. Your
Yeah, I bet.
colleagues, managers, not so much. Not always, but the people you work with, yeah, because you're all doing the same job, so you all have the
Yeah.
same sort of complaints, and you all have the same kind of things you like in a way, like in the job. I mean, um, so yeah, it can be quite a nice place to um, mix with your colleagues and stuff. Um, you're all very close knit. We're quite a small team at the moment, so yeah, a lot of places a lot of call centers are like that.
Yeah, it just depends on what type of call center you're at.
Mhm.
So, it's pretty interesting. You can't just go up to a call center and it's like, hey, I want a job. No, oh, yeah, I got another subscriber. Let's go. Woo! Ah, dope. Let's go.
So, I mean, if call center work's something you're considering, it's
I mean,
actually
I
not
kind
that.
of want to go to it for like IT maybe.
Yeah, um, it's not really something you need like a lot of qualifications for.
Mm-hmm.
Even IT, really. I mean, because um, it's you just really need to have like be willing to learn
Mm-hmm.
and have like good kind of people skills.
Yeah.
Um, Obviously, if it is IT, then yeah, you might need some IT background, but
Yeah, of course.
no, a lot of them are quite open. The other thing you find as well is though, like I mean, I think the one I'm in at the moment, I believe it's actually had quite a lot of staff leave recently. So they are kind of desperate for staff.
Oh.
So you find that with some call centers, or
I
the
mean, it's like
staff
that
turnover
ever
is very
too.
high.
Not to sound boomer
Yeah.
or anything, but my generation does not put in good work ethic.
No, no, definitely
I've worked
not.
with my generation, and they really just
Yeah.
hate their jobs, or they just hate their lives. Like, dude, why so negative, man? And I'm like the only
Like, yeah,
positive person at the job I worked at.
yeah. It's like you really think you really think your parents and your grandparents, you really think they didn't have to work fucking bottom
Mm,
feeding jobs,
yeah.
it's part of life, you know what I mean? You might hate it that come the weekend or whatever, that's the where you let steam off,
Mm-hmm.
or you take holidays, that kind of thing.
Yeah, mate.
Um, mhm.
Ooh, I'm actually really pumped right now because, dude, I'm getting subscribers left and right. Ooh,
Are
excited
you?
about that.
How many have you got just now?
Ooh, I just got another one. Let me go to YouTube.
Oh, that was probably me.
No, no, no. I already saw that one,
Mm,
but I got
mm.
another one. Okay, so we
Nice
got
one.
4 new subscribers. Let's go. That's amazing. Maybe a small amount number, but dude, that's amazing.
Awesome.
184 subscribers. Amazing. I'm gonna do a 200 sub special. That'd be
Yeah, man.
amazing. If I get 200, I'm gonna do a live sub special.
I didn't do a 200 sub special. I just put like an announcement on my Twitter. So,
Uh,
um,
uh, for my, I think it was first 500 I did sub special. Not 500. What am I talking
mm,
about? 500? No, I'm on 184. I mean, my first 50, I did a 50 sub special. Then the 100, I went on my Minecraft creative world and made a big 100 sub
mm,
special thing on that. It's a shame
yeah.
that creative world got lost.
Ah,
And yeah. Soon enough, I'll
I,
be over to 200. I'm probably gonna go on Minecraft and do a 200 sub special thing there.
yeah, you should, man.
Yeah.
I was actually going to say like I've got so I think it was yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
so the 16th of September. So that's actually the birthday of my channel, and I was
Ooh.
gonna do a 10-year um birthday like stream
Mm-hmm.
or something. I never did. I mean, there's still time to do it. I suppose I could do like a late one, like a couple of days late.
Oh, I should have done
Um,
mine too. I should have done my actual birthday
yeah,
stream.
yeah. I didn't really know what I was gonna do with it. I mean, I thought maybe I could like do a Q&A, like a live stream, and say,
Yeah.
you know, here's what the channel used to be and maybe show some older videos. I don't really have any of my older videos left though.
Yeah, I just looked at your channel. Recent video was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, my first one was 2017, like,
Mm-hmm.
well, my first recent one, but my first video, I believe, was like not long after the channel was actually created. So, um, a lot of my videos though back in the day used to be like they were Minecraft or
Minecraft, let's go.
like rants or lists, you know.
Yeah.
I'm so glad none of those videos are publicly available anymore because I hate hearing younger me's voice.
I still
It's,
have younger me on this YouTube channel. There's some videos that I have deleted. Only like a handful, like 3, I think. But
it's
there's
awful,
still
isn't
younger me. Oh my gosh, it's so terrible. Oh.
it? Yeah. I honestly hate it. It's like my mum shows me a video or something
Oh
from when I was a
no.
kid. I'm like,
Every time
turn that
my
off.
parents go through my YouTube channel, I'm like,
Oh.
please don't scroll past there. Please don't scroll. Oh, they scrolled past there. Oh man, the stuff I have on my YouTube channel. I'm keeping it because the main reason why I want to do my YouTube channel is because, um, um, archive stuff in my life,
Yeah, yeah. No, no,
and
you're
my
right.
likes and dislikes and stuff. And
Yeah, of
and it's not made for like money and stuff. Even though if it
course
does
not.
go that direction, mm.
Mm.
I heard a lot of
Yeah,
people saying that I do YouTube as a living. It's like if I could do YouTube as a living, that's amazing. I could do
yeah,
what I love and I can archive it. But dude,
yeah.
the one bad thing about putting my YouTube channel as an archive channel is there's gonna be a lot of cringe on there when I was a kid. Oh,
What I would do is
oh.
so like I wish if I could go back,
Mhm.
like if I could go back in time, I wouldn't delete any of my older videos. I would actually like make them private, and just keep them there so like
Mhm.
I can show them if I need to. Um, I'm not going to delete any more videos from my channel. Like, see my stuff
Me
from
either.
like 2017. I'm like that is there to stay. I'm not deleting that now. Um, there's nothing like you don't really see me much in my early videos. It really is
I
just
saw
like
one with you with your webcam on. I forgot what it was. I think it was a Grand Theft Auto one.
yeah. So that was my GTA
No,
whatever percent.
Postal 2. Oh yeah, your profile picture's the Postal guy.
Yeah, you kind of
Sign my
have to go to
petition.
like you kind of have to go to a couple of years ago, and then like I'm in most of them because those were like
You did Twitch.
streams and stuff. Yeah, Twitch streams mostly. But yeah, it's all right. I mean, I don't do YouTube for I don't really upload to YouTube. It's mostly just highlights that I
Mhm.
do. So I
Dude,
don't
you
really
look
care.
as frick. I was about to say you look as your voice sounds like. But I've already
Wait, what
seen you
did
before. I'm watching the
what did you?
stupid crash Twitch highlights one video.
Oh yeah, that one. Oh, that was.
You're doing speedrun?
Yeah, I was trying to beat like my personal best,
Oh
and
crap! Recent comments was 5 days ago. Holy crap!
yeah, sad. It was decent pace as well. Someone said, "Sad for still running this game." Yeah, these I don't know who these people are. I know they're probably subscribers, but I don't remember because people change their names all the time. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's like every time like someone comes in chat on my Twitch, I'm like I have to see who they are. It's like been following for 3 years. I was like, I don't even remember you, man, because like I stream so inconsistently.
My gosh, yes. Um,
But,
I'm starting to do the day-to-day grind. If I don't have work the day, and then if I do
oh,
have work, then I'm not doing a YouTube video. That's just too much. But the DS video is doing really good for me, so I'm
that was good.
thinking about just maining that. I could be the DS guy on YouTube. I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, that's good, man. I mean, I kind of I liked doing I like doing like videos about obscure things as well. You know, like
Mm-hmm.
games and stuff. Like because I had to like I played Call of Duty on the DS
Ah.
and it was terrible. And I wanted to do a video on like COD Zombies in the DS, like on Black Ops, because I love COD Zombies like on
Mm.
PS3 and PC and all that. So
Mm.
yeah, it'd be quite funny to do like a video on that.
You could always
But
do it, man. You could always do it.
I need to find. Well, first of all, I need to get my DS, and I need to find the. I don't even know if I have the game because like I said, it was on one of those
It's a
totally
perfect time
weekly.
to hypothetically mod it. Hypothetically speaking.
Is. Actually, whilst we're on the subject, actually, let me just. So I'm going to look up COD Black Ops DS and see how much it's going for. Probably pennies,
I mean, you
to be
could
honest.
get the ROM of it. I mean, I mean,
Yeah,
I mean, would you get it? No, but you could get it, but you wouldn't get it. You could always, yeah.
So, okay, so it turns out I was very wrong. So, say if you go to Amazon,
Mhm.
you can buy it directly from Activision's Amazon store, and it's £35, which is ridiculous
Mm.
for a DS game in 2023. um, but yeah, no chance,
Because
no
it's
chance of
considered as
that.
a retro now. Apparently, I feel old.
Yeah, you can actually. This is really cool. I didn't actually know this. So, if you go to Amazon, you can buy the PS3 or Xbox 360 version as hardened, and that comes with like a little badge.
Oh.
It looks really cool, like a not a badge, like a medal.
Mm.
Um, that would be quite a cool collector's item. I think I'd
For
probably,
real, yeah.
yeah, definitely get it. It's like what do you call it, like a steelbook, yeah, a
Mm-hmm.
steelbook case. Um, but yeah, Blops One, that was like one of my favorite games. Kind of grow like I got a PS3 in like 2010.
I got PS3 in
Um,
what 2020? I'm pretty
really?
sure it's on my
Oh,
YouTube channel somewhere. When I first got the PlayStation, I started making PlayStation videos on it.
mm,
It's on my YouTube channel
wow.
archived somewhere. I forgot, but yeah, it was pretty recent. I got it
Awesome.
when GTA 5 Online was slowly shutting down.
Mm. Yeah, that
And
was.
those then there's hackers and modders left and right on the servers. That
Oh,
was so fun. I have some videos of me with the mods, I mean with the hackers. So cool.
yeah.
Good fun.
I remember that. I mean, I played online GTA Online when it came out in PS3, and then obviously PS4.
Mm-hmm.
They stopped updating it like quite early in the PS3, and then obviously I moved on to PC. Um, but yeah, on the PS3, it was great, you know.
Mm. It was really
But
cool.
yeah, they shut that down a couple of years ago, I think. Maybe even longer than that. Actually, I don't
Yeah,
know.
longer. Um,
Mm, so. But yeah, I can't imagine there was anyone really playing it, to be honest.
I mean, there was a few people playing on. The reason why they're probably playing is because either they're modders
Mm,
or they just want to relive some good old memories. It was like
yeah.
modders always on the server, and they'd screw around with us all the time. It was really annoying to
Mhm.
actually get stuff done.
It's still like that on PC. Like me and my friend, we play it. We just go to
Yeah.
invite only sessions because it's that bad. Like you'll join a session, like a public session that's
Mm.
busy, and you'll just get like teleported or blown up, and it's just not fun. And the thing is, as well, you can't report them because a lot of these modders they'll have like security.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a true story, by the way. This absolutely happened to me. It happened like a month ago.
Ooh.
I was going to kill a player because there was like one of these events like you kill someone and you get money, right? So I went to go get this thing, and then there was another player. So I went to shoot the player. They were taking no damage whatsoever, right?
What?
Shooting them in the head and all that. So I was like, he's got God mode on, you know. Um, and I immediately reported him for cheating. And he then took to all chat and he said, he goes, I've got security, that won't work.
Ah.
So I'm pretty sure, right? I'm fairly sure that when you report someone normally in GTA Online, it doesn't tell them because that would kind of defeat the point, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's like imagine if you reported somebody to the police and it's like the police told the person like, oh yeah, we Ollie for that street, he's reporting you for this, you know. Um, so anyway, he knew I reported him, and then he froze my game. He actually crashed my game,
Oh.
and I'm sure it was him because my game does not crash ever. Um, and it was just the timing was just too good to be anything else, do you know?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, he definitely crashed my game, and so that's it's sad, but yeah, if you see a cheater, just don't you can't report them, you can't mess with them really because they can mess with you back. Also, cheaters have visibility of your IP address.
Indeed, yes. I can say
Yeah.
that by experience. I modded Grand Theft Auto 5. I wish I didn't unmod it. That was so much fun. Oof.
No, no. Listen. You're between friends here because I did that once.
On
Top.
PS3, not PC.
No,
Whew.
I did it on PC. That's partly why I don't have my old account anymore. I do have a new account, and again, just for the benefit of the podcast, I haven't cheated in over 5 years now.
Oh, me either. I
So,
haven't cheated in a long time. I mean,
yeah,
I'm
I
pretty
am.
pretty genuine. I had to grab my
Mm,
PS3 and hypothetically mod it
yeah,
again. Yeah, it was really fun doing single player. I never went in multiplayer because I didn't want to be that hacker who screwed with everybody. It was fun. I just
yeah,
gave them money. That's all I did. Just gave everyone money.
yeah. That was pretty much what I did. But yeah, they came down hard on like modding software and stuff. It's just not worth it anymore. Because if you get caught, you basically like you lose all your progress. I
On
found that out the
online
hard way
though, right? Just
on online.
online.
Yeah, on online, obviously, yeah. Because I think the first time, so like they used to have a thing where if you got banned, you were out for a week
Hmm.
and you lost. I think it was just your money you lost.
Oh,
But now it's like first ban. They might have changed it by the way, but last time I got banned, it was like 30 days, and you lose all your rank and all your money. You basically start from start from zero. Um,
what?
and then the second ban is permanent. They might have changed that though. It might just be a permanent ban now. It should be, in my opinion. It should be. Like,
Should be
here's a
permanent.
permanent ban. Yeah.
Um.
Uh,
Then
yeah.
again, Grand Theft Auto, the Rockstar's online stuff is memed on for being trash because they don't know how to really balance everything. You get sniped in the air with a rocket
Oh
thing
yeah.
all the time, and it's totally legal in the game because they allow it. And
Yeah.
one of the things I've actually really want to try to go online is Red Dead Online. I've heard stories
Mm.
that it's just terrible, and Red Dead is an amazing game. You think the online
Yeah.
would be even better too, but I haven't gone online yet.
Yeah. Red Dead 2 is a beautiful, beautiful game, but the online it's almost as if they're like pulling the plug on it already.
Oh,
Um, which is a shame. But I mean, if people are still playing GTA Online, then um,
I
what
mean,
can you do?
is it like do they have private sessions? Does Red Dead Online have private
Um,
sessions?
I couldn't tell you that, mate. I don't play.
Yeah, let me look
I've
this
only
up.
played. Yeah, I've only played it once. I would imagine they do though, because if GTA Online has it, then yeah, I would imagine they do have it. But I've barely played it. I played it once on PS4 with my mates, and then that was it. Um, I have been meaning to try it again though, because I do have a lot of games that I've just not played, and then I buy more games. So
Well, there is a wait solo/private lobby. If you wait, can we please get private lobbies? Hi, yes, you can use the lobby manager. Maybe we could do a video of us playing RDR online, just us.
that, that would be interesting actually. Yeah,
If we're gonna
like
get that working, and I'd love it playing RDR 2 with somebody. That'd be amazing. A beautiful game.
yeah, that'd be up for it. I need to like I need to get like a character set up in that because
Me too.
I've not done it on PC, so um, yeah, I'll definitely give that a look. What else? So what other games? What other games do you like? Like have you've got Steam, haven't you?
Yeah, I got Steams.
Yeah. Yeah. What other games have you got? Black Ops, Black Ops
Uh,
One.
no, I don't have any like big games.
No.
GTA 5, RDR, and then
Mm.
Gary's mod. I vibe on Gary's mod a lot.
All right.
Yeah, I
I've,
know. It sucks.
I've got. No, it's all right. I mean, I've got Gary's mod. I've barely played it though, to be
I
honest.
love
Like,
Gary's mod. Oh my gosh, this is the most
uh,
amazing thing that Steam has ever made.
yeah,
Love
that's
it.
great, man.
I would love to play GTA 5 online with you though. That would be really cool.
Oh yeah, definitely, man. Like, I've got a character. I'm all set up on that. So if you wanna, yeah, just give us a shout and we'll go on and
Mm, I'll be
um,
on Armored Jet and so. But yeah,
but yeah, definitely, man.
Destiny
Oh yeah,
2.
just a quick side note for any listeners. So um as of the 17th of September, so today, there is a Far Cry sale on.
Mm.
So if you're into Far Cry games, definitely check that out. Um, just looking at it. So Far Cry 5, in my opinion, probably the best game in the series. $7.49, down from $49.99. So get that checked out if you've not played it.
Yeah. You got Generation Zero?
I don't actually know what's that.
It's a post-apocalyptic robot survival game.
Mm.
It's multiplayer. That's why I mention it. Retail Royale. I mostly have all the free games. I have Rainbow Six, Polygon. Mostly have all the free games besides Rainbow Six, Generation Zero, Gary's Mod.
That looks really good actually. It's
and GTA and Red Dead.
brilliant.
I have 18 hours on Generation Zero, but the reason why I stopped playing is because there is to a point where you just need a rocket launcher to take down the big guys, and I didn't vibe with that. You can't just use.
No,
I mean, you
yeah.
don't need it, but you'd have to waste so many bullets on a big guy. You're just better off with a rocket launcher. I may go back to it if I had another friend to play with me, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's better.
It looks quite good actually. Do you know what it reminds me of?
Mm.
Have you played Terminator Resistance?
Holy crap! I played that on the PS4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of that in a way. I don't know.
It does actually. You know,
Yeah.
fighting robots and stuff.
I like that game, and I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people kind of slated it for being a bit mediocre, which it is.
It
in some
was
ways.
mediocre. I have expected it to be open world, but it
Yeah.
was decent for the way it was. I enjoyed it.
I think what surprised me the most about it was though is it was made by the same company that done Rambo the video game,
Huh.
and it actually turned out to be a lot better because like, when you heard like, oh yeah, the guys that made Rambo the video game are making a Terminator game, you probably thought, oh fucking Unreal shooter. Like no, it's not. It's like semi-open world.
Yeah, semi-open.
Yeah, it's really good though. I mean, you can tell the guys that made it are like fans of the Terminator movies.
Yeah.
There's so much fan service in it. It's just brilliant. Yeah, no, definitely recommend it. It's and another thing as well, it was one of those games like I loaded up Steam one day and I just seen it for sale. There was like no fanfare, no marketing for it. And I just couldn't understand it. I was like, that's like, it's actually a decent Terminator game, and it's like there was no.
I was about to say it's the Lamborghini of games, but it's definitely not popular. But it's to the sense that Lamborghini never really promoted anything for their exotic cars, like nothing at all. Like Generation Zero, they didn't really promote anything, did they? I don't think they did. I've never seen it. Not Generation Zero. I mean Terminator. Sorry.
Yeah.
Terminator. They didn't. I haven't seen any Terminator game promotions for it in a while. And it's a good game. Good, not amazing. Good.
It works, you know. It definitely works, and I mean, and sadly in today's world, asking for a game that works is too much. It seems like you know, like all you got your Fallout 76 and all that. So yeah, so it's a.
I remember a game Voice Critical did a review on, and he said something about optimization. There was a game that just had crappy optimization, and I forgot what it was though. Maybe it was Golem. I think it was Golem.
Oh yeah,
that
Golem,
trash
that
game.
Oh, that game is bad, man. Like, I actually seen it and I thought that looks kind of cool, and then I seen the trailer and the screenshots. I was like, oh no. That is bad. Like, even just like, I don't know if you've seen it, but there was like a screenshot from like
I saw the intro let's play of it.
There was a picture though from like an earlier Lord of the Rings game on like the PS2, and it looks so much better. It's unbelievable actually to think like how can they mess it up that much?
And it's weird because don't you think that no, don't you think? I mean, the stuff that they use, like the rendering, not the rendering, but the software they put inside the game to make it run. Apparently, some of that is not needed, and it runs and destroys the games and stuff. So Moist Critical made the fact saying that maybe maybe pirating games a little bit better because the pirators can optimize the game and stuff and don't take out the stuff that doesn't need it. Plus, it'd be free, way cheap. What do you think about that?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's
Not like, do you support the idea?
I don't know. I think game developers saying that pirates should help fix their broken game is a bit of a cheek, to be honest,
Mm?
because we know that they don't support piracy. They would rather people paid for their game, but then you're basically admitting that you're too incompetent to fix it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you should be giving some of these pirates jobs. Um, that's kind of
pull
where I stand on
pull
it.
a steam. Pull a steam. Instead of the
Yeah.
pirators, Steam did the modders.
Mhm.
Take the
Yeah.
modders, put them in your job, put them in Steam, and
Yeah,
make a
give
game.
give them jobs. Clearly, I mean, if they're competent enough to like remove
Yeah.
the security and stuff, then yeah, by all means, Um, it's the same with Rockstar. Like I mean, they're well known for putting like anti-piracy measures in their games, and
Yeah.
they are actually quite good at it. To be fair, like
Mm-hmm.
but they've always been cracked. Eventually,
Oh yeah.
so
The first ever Rockstar game I pirated was GTA version. What was it?
mm,
2699.
wow.
And I had everything to put the mods on it and run
Oh my god.
LSPDFR. And
I,
I actually ran it for a little bit until I accidentally deleted the
mm,
game. And I was like, hey, where's the script hook for it? And apparently the script hook got deleted a long time ago. And I kind of
oh
felt bad.
shit.
I mean, I wanted to put the script hook in my Google Docs and my drive for a long time. And I put it down, and now
Mm.
I kind of regret doing that.
Ah,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know. I don't think I've ever pirated a game.
Oh, I pirated tons of
Um,
games, but now I'm doing it
yeah,
all legally because my
yeah.
computer decided to crap out on me. So I had to
Mhm.
reinstall everything. It was like, you know what? I'm going to treat this computer with the respect that it deserves. No more
Yep.
piracy.
Good.
Went to rehab
I'm
and
glad
everything.
you've. I'm glad you've like learned from that.
Yeah. It was
um,
really scary.
yeah, I had a similar sort of scare with my computer years ago. I can't remember. I think I was trying to download a movie or something, and I just ended up with all these like extra taskbars, and like
Oh my
it was
god.
running really slow. And it was quite scary because at the time I hadn't really seen anything like it, and I just read this guide, and it was like, oh yeah, so install all this software, like all this antivirus software, and get it. And it was gone, and I feel so relieved.
Man.
I'm a lot more careful with it now.
Have
Um,
you ever went? I, Me personally, I never been through a virus. Maybe my computer running super slow was a virus. I don't know, but I have personally never seen like a wacky virus before. Have you ever seen any wacky viruses?
um, define wacky.
Like pop-up ads or something unusual
Oh yeah,
besides the computer
oh yeah,
running slow. Because I never
oh
had
yeah,
that.
definitely.
But with my laptop, I've done some questionable crap with that thing, and I don't think it has any viruses on it. But every time I plug it in, command prompt shows up.
Yeah,
What's up with
that's
that?
unusual. I actually don't know. It sounds like it needs updated.
I've updated it and everything. I finally got it working.
I don't know.
I need a new I needed a new charger for it, even though the Dell
Mm,
brand charger apparently got burnt out, so it wasn't put in the right
mm,
voltage anymore. So I just bought a
right.
third party charger. I want to get another
Yeah.
one though, just in case. It's like my fourth charger for it if I get another one.
Yeah. We had yeah. So I remember once I was like I had installed some dodgy software, and then like
Yeah.
I was getting these pop ups, and like it was saying like, oh yeah, you've got what do you call it? Like, oh, you've got a
Trojan?
virus. Like click here, yeah, click here, and sort it out. It was like a fake tech support number.
Oh,
And see in hindsight, like in hindsight now with what I know, I wish I'd kept that number and called it so I could like mess with them because
hey.
there,
Oh wait, go on,
there's
go on. Yeah.
yeah, sorry. I was gonna say there's actually like no danger really in calling the number. The danger is when you let them onto your system.
Yes.
So
Any
yeah,
disk.
as
A
long as you
viewer.
don't give them remote access, you're fine. Yeah.
Hmm.
So I wish I kept that number, but see if that's something you're interested in. Though, like, see if you do want to mess with scammers. There is like a Reddit page,
Yes.
and people post scam phone numbers all the time. So if you are feeling like bored and you want to like mess with someone, give one of those numbers a phone and like pretend to be a confused customer.
I want to go
It's
on a tangent here. I've been watching this guy
sorry
called Kubota. You heard of him?
about her.
Kubota, something like Kid something. He wears aviator glasses, and he has a virtual machine, and all he does
Right.
is streams the scams and stuff. And I
Wow.
want to do that so bad. I have a virtual. I think I have a virtual thing. I need to download it. I really want to do that. But the one thing is, I don't know how to connect to the internet. Then again, I haven't used a modern operating system to connect the internet with the virtual machine. I just want to do it so badly. I might do it after
Yeah.
this.
It's yeah. I don't know, man. It's not something I know a lot about. I've used a Windows XP VM before,
Amazing.
because I had to like install. So I was actually modding an old games console
Mhm.
called an IQ.
Oh, I heard of that.
It's basically the Chinese N64.
Oh, cool.
Because yeah, so a quick side note. So China actually had some really weird laws with game consoles. So game consoles were banned for like 15 years. That's why I think that's why PC gaming is so popular in China.
Mm-hmm.
But the IQ was seen as like a loophole.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because the console was like in the controller. So you literally plugged like a power cord into the console slash controller,
Uh-huh.
and then you plug that into your wall socket, and then another cable into the TV. And the games for it was so hard to get games for it
Yeah.
because you had to take your memory card to like an ATM, like literally a thing in the wall. It was like an ATM, and you installed games on it, and then they released like a service where you could do it at home.
Aw.
So it's really really weird.
Sounds like it.
But yeah, it wasn't really that popular. So there was only like 12 games made for it. It's quite hard to get them outside of China, but you can if you look on eBay, you can probably get one for like you probably expect to pay like $150+
Ooh,
for
I
them
found
because
a
they are quite
Microsoft
rare.
support scam.
Oh,
Aw.
nice, nice.
Oh yeah. Continue. Sorry about that.
No, it's all right. Yeah. So anyway, the ban I believe was lifted in 2018, but
Oh.
yeah. So it's an interesting system, but yeah, I was using a Windows XP machine because the console I believe came out in 2003, so XP was still kind of being used back then.
You know the weird
Um,
thing about virtual machines? I had a copy of Windows 98 Upgrade Edition. So you plug in, you
mm,
put the CD in to a Windows 95
mm.
operating system, upgrade it through the SCD, and I was gonna make a video on that, but when I tried to upgrade it, it read it and everything, which was amazing. I was flipping out, man. I was flipping out.
Aye.
It read it, put the software on the home screen. And I was like, dude, whoa. And I went to upgrade it. It didn't
Wow.
work for some weird reason. It was weird. I don't know if it was a
That's
VM. Maybe it was my CD. I don't know.
that's that's pretty cool actually.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
gonna after this video, after the oh, maybe you should guide me.
what?
I set up a VM of Windows 10 or 11 or something, and maybe you could guide me to try to mess with the scammer.
I could probably try.
Dude, that'd be amazing.
I should know. I should tell you. I've not done a lot of like scam baiting
It's
myself.
all right.
I
What's the
have.
worst they can do, dude?
Yeah, but you want it to sound convincing though, because I mean,
Yeah,
obviously, like if you should know that scammers don't really care about getting revenge. Like, see if they know that you're
yeah.
messing with them, they'll just disconnect. So you have to sound convincing, and you have to keep them on the hook, if you will.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, there's a guy. Like, have you heard of Jim Browning?
No.
So Jim Browning is I think he's British, but he does like these tech support scams.
Mm.
And he's really good. Like he really knows what he's talking about. But one of his most famous ones was he done like a 4-part documentary where he spied on a call center in
Ooh.
India. So I don't really know how he does it, right? But he basically like reverses their connection so that he can see what they're up to.
Mm.
And when he did that, he found out that this particular call center had CCTV.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that
So
video. I saw a
yeah,
video like that.
yeah, it's really cool though, and it was actually pretty big news in the UK because a company called Panorama, BBC Panorama,
Mm,
they managed to get in touch with them, and they made like their own version of it with his involvement, obviously.
mm.
So yeah, it got like TV exposure as you know, so it wasn't just like a video on YouTube as such. Like it was actually quite a big deal. Um, and I don't know what happened. I think the guys got arrested in the end, but
Um,
yeah, it's pretty cool.
But let's take a
Yeah.
moment. I know we're like getting all excited about scams and I am at least. I don't know about you, but
Uh, yeah.
those scammers are really scummy, don't you think? They're taking advantage of like both the older people and people who don't know anything
Mm.
about computers and
Yeah.
just destroying them. It's
Yeah.
really sad.
Scammers are really the lowest kind of people, I would say. Like, I
And it's
mean,
always the
I
Indian
know.
people.
Yeah,
Always the
it's.
Indians.
I mean, I'm not gonna like. You kind of have to tread carefully here. I would
Yeah,
say.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
it should be said, Indian people absolutely hate the reputation that these people have given their country.
I mean,
I've
dude,
spoke.
there's some of those Indian peoples on YouTube who does some killer phone videos. This Indian dude
Yeah,
helped me figure out the
yeah,
processor power and like the it compared my iPhone XR to the iPhone
mm,
S21, which I have right now. I thank him
mm,
because of that video. I don't have any hate
yeah.
towards them.
I used to like so see when I worked with my old job, my old
Hmm.
tech support job. So we were based in Glasgow, so we mostly dealt with UK customers, but
Mm,
occasionally we would have to transfer through to a different department, and those departments were based in Bangalore.
mm,
And I remember one time I was having a chat with one of the agents, and he was saying like the customer didn't want to come through because like it's saying, "Oh, I don't want to talk to those people in India. They're trying to trying to rip me off and that."
yeah,
Um, and I just said I was saying to him, "Well, that's terrible, man. It's like
it was really bad.
you know, but it shows you how much like distrust there is.
And
You know,
absolutely, absolutely. And to be
it's
honest,
just
I
it's a
don't really
shame.
like handling with the Indian guy, not because I have nothing against them. It's just it's really hard to understand them.
It is. It's there's a
I
like
bet
a
they're
language
amazing
barrier.
people. It's just so hard to understand them.
The ones I spoke with, like my colleagues, like they were
Hmm.
they were actually okay. Like you could understand
Oh
them
yeah.
fairly
I
well.
mean, if I could get an
Um,
Indian guy who I can understand, that's amazing. I'm not be complaining, but the
yeah,
guys I've been through, I couldn't really understand them. I have to keep on saying, "Huh? Excuse me? Can you say that
yeah,
again?" It's just I feel bad too. I really do.
yeah. It's quite it can be frustrating, but yeah, no, but yeah, scammers are the like one of
Lowest
the
of the
worst
lowest.
because
So
they're,
that's
they're
why it's gonna be
preying
so
on
fun just screwing with them
yeah,
because, dude, they're already so low. What's the point? What's the point of
yeah,
feeling bad? If you do start feeling bad, you think, dude, the things that they do, yeah, no, they
mm,
don't deserve my sympathy.
mm,
Well,
aye, but
yeah, you're gonna say
yeah,
something?
sorry, no, no, I was okay. I was just taking a breath there. I just had
All right.
a vape. So if I go silent for a minute or you hear like a kind of noise like that, that's what it is.
Oh, you hitting the
Um,
vape, dude. Let's go. Hitting the vape. Hey, there's this app on Android called Burner, second phone number.
Ooh,
Ooh. I could probably connect that to my computer. That's the one.
probably.
I love Android so much because it can connect to the computer and you can almost have full access. That's amazing.
Mm.
Let me get that app. If I do a YouTube video. But yeah, um, well, we have no idea what to say.
Yeah,
We're
I'm
already
just
over
kind
the
of
one
like,
hour mark on this.
yeah. Well, if you want, it's up to you. We can wrap up, or if you have anything
Um,
you wanna say.
how you
I, I
been?
don't
How you been?
I don't want to. Yeah, I've been good, man. I'm just so I'm working tomorrow. To be
Uh-huh.
honest, I'm kind of dreading it because
Yeah.
I had a call on Friday, like 5 minutes to five, like 5 minutes before I finish,
Mm-hmm.
and they weren't being like shouting or anything like that, but they were just being uncooperative, and my manager had to take over the call, and I stayed about for about 10 minutes, and eventually he just says, "Just go home, I'll handle this," So I done that, So I know for a fact when I go in on Monday, there's going to be like a, like a talking to. Um,
Mm.
so I'm not really looking forward to that. But do you know what? They need me more than I need them.
I
So
love that mindset.
that that no, it is. I mean, I'm not being like ignorant or anything like
Hmm.
that. They've openly said multiple times that they're desperate for staff. So
Oh,
they,
okay.
they need they need me more than I need them. If I'm not happy in the job, I wasted like 2 years at a job I was unhappy with. I just did it for money. I'm not wasting any more time um, in jobs that I don't like. So, um, far too young for that.
Hmm.
So, and I know what I said earlier about like grinding away in a crap job just to make a living, because we all need to make a living. But at the
Hmm.
same time, don't stay in a job that makes you miserable, because um, you know, you shouldn't dread going to work, right?
I really enjoyed the job I went to.
Mm.
It was Dairy Queen. I enjoyed it because I could see other people, and I was a janitor, so I could go out in the lobby and
Mm.
assist any people out there, or
Yeah.
just visit if I really wanted to. But of course, I did
Yeah, I
my
mean,
job really good, but they fired me after the other manager got left.
mhm.
It was really sad, but I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, those jobs, like cleaning jobs, are hard. They're physical, like hard jobs.
I mean, there was times where I dreaded it, but when I got it done, I got it done.
Yeah, I mean, you should feel good. You're doing
Hmm.
something. You're like, that's the thing I say to people. Like, see if you're like looking for a job. You know, don't ever like don't shame people that do like garbage men and stuff. Don't like
Yeah,
shame
I'd
them,
love to do
because that's
garbage
a
work. That'd be cool.
so would I. I'd love to do that, because it's, well, for a start, you start early,
Hmm.
and you finish kind of early as well.
And what's
And
the
it's
point of
like,
training? You lift bags, throw it in the back of the truck, move on.
or you drive the truck, which would be quite cool.
Oh, or you drive. I mean, driving a truck would be cool, but for me, it's a lot of responsibility driving for me. That's why I don't really like driving that much, because it's a lot of responsibility. It's the most dangerous thing you could probably do being an adult.
Mhm.
That's pretty legal. You don't need like any experience because passing the driving test and stuff. That's why I really
Yeah.
don't like driving that much.
I was like, I'll be honest, like, so I've been taking driving lessons for about maybe 6 months now.
Hmm.
I hated it at first,
You know, I mean, I don't
because
hate it. I
I
kind of do hate it, but I just get really nervous because there's a lot of things that could happen.
yeah, I was really nervous, but you've just got to like focus and like just switch your mind off. And I remember one time I had a lesson, and I was like worrying about this guy behind me. He was like, he was like tooting his horn,
Hmm.
um, you know, and eventually, like, when my lesson ended, my instructor was um, like, what happened, like, what happened kind of back there. And I just said, like, oh, I was just worrying. And he was like, right, okay. He was, I think we found the problem. He goes, you're thinking like a learner.
Mm,
He's like, when you're driving, you're like, remember, you're the one driving. Don't worry about what anyone else thinks.
I
You
see.
know, you can't
Oh,
hear them. It's not as if it's not as if they're gonna get out of the car and fucking, start fighting you or anything
I
like that.
mean, in America, if they get out of the car, you have your gun on you. I think in some states
Yeah.
there's a law where your car is like a home, so you can have your gun
Mm.
freely in your car
Mhm.
anywhere. And I think it's completely legal. If they come out walking towards you, you can say to the officer, "I felt threatened, so I grabbed my gun in defense." Don't think you can do that in where you're at, but in America, you bet your butt I'd have my gun out in my car. If I walk out with it, that's a
Yeah.
different story. But if I'm in my car, my gun out, they're walking back.
Yeah.
Don't know
No,
who
we
they
we
are.
had
They're walking back.
yeah. No, I mean, kind of going back to like sort of
Oh
guns
yeah.
for a moment.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we had like there was actually an instant. It was a few years ago. I think it was like during Christmas, so it was really busy, and there was people like fighting over a parking spot, and one of them just shot the other one. How he got the gun, I don't know, because like I said, guns are really, really, like, well, they're illegal here for a start.
Mhm.
Um, like, they're not illegal, but you need like a valid reason to have one.
Yeah.
You can't just go to a gun shop and buy one for home protection, or you can't carry it around with you, certainly. So yeah, only like specialized like farmers and that those kind of people, only they would have guns, really. even our police force, they don't have guns. I think they'll have tasers
That's
at
weird.
most.
Kind of weird.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
kind
I
of weird.
understand the citizens, but the law enforcement officers, that's
I mean, we do have like divisions of police that have guns, like, but yeah, most like officers on the beat, they would just have like, batons and let's say maybe a taser, but not really,
Huh.
But, I don't. There's not really a lot of crime where I stay, so
That's understandable.
yeah. But yeah, no, that's. Is there anything else you want to talk about before we?
To be honest, no, not at all. I'm kind of getting excited about the scam call thing. So, if you want to stay on for a little bit, off
Yeah,
camera,
don't mind, man.
we could try it. Maybe I'll make a YouTube video out of it, like an actual video. That'd be so cool. Oh, oh yeah, I'm just gonna do.
Yeah, no worries. Do your outro.
All right. Well, we gonna do that thing together, like we always do. All right.
Mhm.
Well, that was a really good episode. I think we all had a good time. I enjoyed it. I just kind of blanked out there. Sorry.
Right.
If you want more, hit up the podcast, Sarge, the Flowerbed Podcast on Spotify. All in one. The Flowerbed Podcast, all in one. You see a little flower with a sunflower on it, and you know it's me. You'll know it's me. On YouTube, I'm on YouTube. I put these over to YouTube. There's like 3 episodes, 4 counting this one. Go over the podcast tab on it, watch it with free ads, without ads. Same thing on Spotify because I'm not that popular. Do what you do to support the podcast, and you know what? We'll see you next time. Make sure to vibe. You gonna do it together? Come on.
Bye.
Vibe on.